Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock We Know for Fight! And we have not taken everything we can from this area here, although we don't have the mining skill, which limits our ability to get secrets, at least for this one. Oh, I might not have mentioned this, of course we're playing the Guardians, and we are trying... where is it? There is it. Oh. And we're trying to get all the secrets and all the loot and all the good stuff, basically. What I wanted to talk about you today is alchemy. Alchemy is something that you can do if you've got the skill, and if you've got the reagents, and if you've got the mortar. You need all those things to do alchemy. Now, is alchemy worth it? Pooh, good question there. Theoretically, you can get permanent bonuses to your abilities, or attributes, better so to speak, not your abilities, to your attributes with alchemy, if you have the right reagents, which are not that easy to get, by the way. You can make 4 alchemists and try to produce them by running around, but that doesn't always work that well, because it takes a long time for all that stuff to come together. Furthermore, alchemy requires skill points, and a lot of skill points for that, if you want to make the potions that increase your attributes. Making bombs and making attributes normally needs 5 points. 5 skill points. You can also make good healing potions, you can make... cure poison, cure disease. Energy potions, of course, are always welcome, because they will help you with the problem that you run out of energy in the most unpleasant times. But you also find a lot of potions, and normally more potions that you can use up. So, question is it worth 5 points? In my book, it is not. I rarely, very, very rarely use alchemy as... I don't think that I need that stuff that necessary. Or that urgent. Oh, look at that. There is a key. Yeah, we'll come to that later. Okay. Do I have no more room? And outmaneuvered it. First thing you do is make yourself room to maneuver, because there is this guy coming for you. Now, we don't move too much. Never move more than you must if enemies are nearby, because it is possible that you activate others and lure them to you. Remember, most enemies have an active range where they engage you. And if you're not entering that distance or that place, they're not attacking you. Look at this guy here. Grim cap roll. Eat that. And we've got skill points, which is beautiful. We're going for light weapons to maximize our damage output. And she already has 2 concentrations, so the next thing we need is air magic. Now it's activated, and now it will come, but not sooner. There are also some dungeons where some enemies cannot leave a certain area. No enemy can enter water or leave water. No enemy can leave a map or enter a map. Well, he can enter it if it's programmed, so he's appearing out of nowhere. Spiders tend to do that. But nobody can follow you. That is what I wanted to say. Ooh, an egg. Willy, eat the egg. I'm always confused with who gets what in terms of eggs. Let's make sure that... I didn't wake any more, did I? No, I did not. Some enemies can... change their height level. So, for example, flying units can move up and down rifts, but normal enemies cannot do that. Keep in mind that there's some who can do that, and that normally has very dire consequences for you if they're after you. So what is this? Ugo knows riding. Now Ugo can be a shaman. Ugo go hunting. Ugo will get gifts of the wind and spirits. Yeah, that's what we already have. So, very nice, very nice, very nice. Potions are welcome. That is a cap. Armor is always welcome. Should have deactivated my phone. I'm really sorry for that. How unprofessional. A recipe! And by the way, we're doing what you should absolutely never do, and that is have no free space in your inventory, because sometimes you have to grab stuff and run. Now he will dance. Not so much. We can jump down here, then we're back in the base. But that normally leads to us getting injured. And that can only be healed by potions or crystals. And our crystal is not working at the base. And we don't want it to work, because if it starts working, it will cost us resources to activate this, and we don't want that to happen. Oh, look at that. A scroll of shock. I think she can learn that. Yay! Energy +1. Please remember that this is only in this game here, in this dungeon, that you get a bonus to energy when you do stuff like that. Because normally that's not how it works. Okay, we need to get out of the water. And down she goes. Let's get fish. Uh-oh, we're running out of air. As you can see, our barbarians are really, really bad when it comes to air. That is the reason why we're struggling so much with the diving thing. So that is where we have to go. The problem is that we have almost no room to maneuver. We cannot kite here. But what we can do is jump into the water and then go up again. When you're on a leather, theoretically, if the enemy is not facing you, they cannot see you. Have we forgotten one? Oh yeah, this one is still inactive. Okay. Oh, the shame. No matter, you're going to eat. And we get +1 dexterity, which is excellent, because dexterity is something we're really using. So I'm happy with that. That is more mushrooms. So, but I was telling you that there is no way someone can enter maps or leave maps unless he's programmed to appear out of nowhere, which they can. Spiders, as I mentioned, do that, and some other monsters can pop up simply if you trigger them. I have no more space for you. Is that possible? Oh boy, the shame, the shame. Good, we have to go back anyway. We're totally overloaded. Time to get rid of all that stuff. And we've got some energy crystals, some power gems, and some other stuff that might come in handy. And we should totally try to get the kitchen running. Although the kitchen is useless without something to operate it with, the skill. You need the cooking skill. Unless you have a farmer, then you don't need the cooking skill. But in all other cases, you need the cooking skill. Fish, meat, meat, meat. Try to keep some order if you can. Your recipes will thank you for it. because otherwise it will be really, really hard to keep track of what you have and what you don't. Okay, you're done. You meat, pale nut. Good. Fruits are here. Mushrooms are there. The moment you walk on it, it will be all a little bit cramped together, but that's okay. That will not kill you. More fish. And you're done. Boy, did we get a lot of fish or what? Look at this mess. So much fish. Now, for example, there are targets that have special attacks that can, for example, jump off a cliff, even if they cannot fly. If you are followed by a troll and the troll uses his ramming attack, he will ram through everything, including cliffs, and he will just fall down. So you might be able to use that as well. But besides that, changing the height by a ladder, for example, or by jumping down, discourages most enemies if they cannot fly, almost all enemies from following you in the first place. Okay. Insufficient power. Yeah, the food section is important. So let's get that powered up. There is a recipe. And there is bread. Let's take it before it burns. Beautiful. Let's give the ore to him. That will give additional experience as well. How many more do you need? A lot. Well, at least this is now active. We can now go over here. Activate the secret. As you can see now, one door is open, one door is closed, and therefore it opens for us. Now, isn't that a beauty? Absolutely amazing. We don't need the bombs that much. What we really need is the experience. So, we keep the stones. We put that here. We don't need that at this point. We keep the stones. The alchemy will be... Where's my alchemy? Oh, I haven't been in here. Oh, boy. Okay. No problem. That is leather armor. We're not into leather armor at the moment. But we're totally into shovels. That is magic stuff. That is pens, but I think it's medium armor, light armor as well. So we cannot use that. Let's have a look around. She's basically back. She needs the energy, so we equip it anyway. We have sandals. We keep the skulls. Why, you will learn later on. You should eat something. We do not need the ammunition, so we're dropping the ammunition. And we're dropping the everything that has to do with paper here. Not those, because we'll need those. So that goes here, that goes there, and that goes here. That stays there. Weapons can go here. Branches, we'll keep one branch. And some of the stones. You will keep the other stuff just in case. We're not into medium, into heavy weapons, so we're dropping this as well. This, where is my alchemy section? Here, good. I think I need a pocket full of healing potions. Put that there, put that here. Getting everything into at least some kind of order isn't that easy, but we'll manage. Let's try to put the food here. You can sell guns and weapons later on, so don't throw them away because you say, I'm not using that kind of stuff. That would be unwise. That is a recipe. That is potions. Keep order with your stuff. It will thank you later. That is Poison Cloud. We give that to her and learn that immediately, because she will be the one who will take the most benefit out of this. This goes here. That goes to her. That is weapons. We don't need weapons. All the weapons we need we have. We don't need torches, hopefully. And we'll be able to cast our light spell pretty soon. That means this goes here and you get all the potions. We even have a resurrection potion. Nice. You give that to her. That is fine. You keep that here. That goes there. Nice. 4 of the blank scrolls that we can use to get extra experience. That sounds nice. This is just food, so let's put that there. So we have food. Who is very hungry? You are beautiful. Stones go here. That goes here. Magic goes to her. You can equip 2 wands, by the way. There is no reason, if you're a mage, not to run around with 2 scrolls. With 2 staffs, magic staffs, because both will give you a bonus to spellcasting. And to, well, not spellcasting necessarily, but willpower or energy or both. So yeah, do not hesitate. Equip that and be happy. Okay, I'll have to deal with some more turtles here, but no problem. We got this. Nice. Again, with barbarians, carrying capacity might be a problem for others. It is no problem for us. Ooh, another egg. So he starts eating eggs, because remember, 3 eggs is the first bonus, and then you have to eat 4 more eggs to get the next bonus. And look at that, we found Pale Nut. And a power gem, and we can now walk over there. Isn't that beautiful? It is, for those who wonder. More mushrooms. Nothing here, nothing there. There is another egg. You will eat it. Hopefully we'll get a bonus soon. Very, very nice. This was what? This is the Fine by Me. There is another golden key close by, which is useful for us. The only problem is that key is relatively well defended. Ow. Very, very, very bad movement by me. Very, very bad movement by me. Mushrooms, and that is of course always welcome as well. There comes the next birdie. Ow. Yeah, I'm not at my top notch at the moment, as it feels. But we'll be okay. Okay, for those, because we're doing a Let's Play series with secrets. Of course, you want to see one of the most important secrets right at the front. There is this ladder here where you can go down. Well, not go down yet, but we'll go down soon enough, because down there is a lot of trouble. But without mining, you can do almost nothing. With that in mind, let's get our fruits. Beautiful. That informs you about the leather, because they're trying to make a heist, and they cannot do a heist. They're hungry. Aha. Oh, he's fleeing. That is especially dangerous from time to time, because they might lure you into a troublesome position. And you should, under all circumstances, always try to avoid that. Now we have 2 of them on our hands. But no worries. We got this. There comes the next one. We should go to a position where we could kite them. Even though we have light weapons, 3, we're not yet doing that much damage. But we're working on it. I mean, we're fighting with butter knives and sticks, more or less. So we cannot expect any wonders, and we're not expecting any wonders. The only thing we are expecting is to get our hands on eggs, because that means he gets the next bonus. Yes, +1 vitality, which is absolutely okay. Don't be greedy. Never be greedy, they say. Excellent. Now, if we go down there, a lot of fishmen will come out of nothing. Well, they're not basically coming out of nothing. They're coming out of the water, and that is what I meant by nobody can enter the map from somewhere else, and nobody can leave the map. However, what they can do is appear at a certain point when they're programmed to do so. If you're moving fast enough, which I didn't, obviously, that was close. You are theoretically able to, oh boy. We're getting into a bad position here. If you're moving fast enough around them, they're unable to move. Because then they're stuck. They don't know where to turn and what to do. And that is basically where you want them. As you can see, that was how many of them? A lot. 4. And who's still standing? We're still standing. That's how it works. So, you need a lockpick. We have a lockpick. That is ore. That is a golden key. That is a cannonball. And that is a gem. Beautiful. Nothing here, though. So when you play with the activation range of the enemy, and when you play with the fact that the enemies cannot leave maps, cannot enter maps, you can do a lot of interesting stuff to keep the enemy at bay. The situation gets difficult in 2 times. When you're unable to move, or when the enemy is so massively fast that you cannot outmaneuver him. For example, red walks, this red dog things, they're able to move so fast that you're basically unable to deal with that. So there should be someone in here that is worth 200 experience points, if I can find my shovel, that is. There it is. Now this is a very interesting undead of amazing speed in attack. Not so much in movement, but in sheer attack speed. They can strike 3 or 4 times in relatively quick succession, which makes them highly dangerous because of their damage potential. If they hit critical, I mean, it says 14 damage. Yeah, that was more than 14 damage. That was way more than 14 damage. That would have killed every normal character with ease if it wasn't for a barbarian. So be aware. Be aware of the enemies. So we get another egg, and now she starts eating eggs. And we have singled... Oh no, we didn't single them out. Now we've got you. We can maneuver here, so that is excellent. Do not worry, your weapons will get better, and well, basically it's not so much about the weapons, because you can, if you can maneuver around a starting group with just some rocks and stones, will be able to take down a troll if you, as their leader, are patient enough to fight the enemy for half an hour. And then it will be no problem to kill them, trust me. You can do it. This might provide us with the eggs to enhance Phoebe +1. Willpower +1, which is excellent. That's just what she needed. So now it's Ari's time. Ooh, a cape. Beautiful. Evasion +2. Every time a good choice. That is a terrible choice. Because even though barbarians and non-spellcasting characters should seem to need no willpower, they actually do. Because all your special attacks are based on willpower, on energy that the willpower provides you with. And your underwater breathing works on willpower. So yeah, willpower is important. For everyone. For every character class. No matter what they are, willpower is important. Yes, it's more important to mages than to other characters, but it still is important. So, you are starting to get hungry, aren't you? So let's eat one of those. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've done good, we've done well. There will now be even more turtles, I guess. But first let's get the pale nut and the rest of the bonuses. Hey, there was a pale nut, wasn't there? No, there was not. Ah, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. We must be careful though, because there is another flying man. Oh crap, I have to go out in the open. No, never ever let yourself get cornered by someone. That is the worst thing that can happen. So, we have cleared out the area. There should be no more evildoers around here, which is beautiful. We can get some extra experience by digging out here, but we only, I think, have one lockpick left. We have no lockpick left. Oh, shoosh. Not a single lockpick left, but at least some shoes. Oh boy. Well, lucky me, I know where to find the lockpick, but it's a fight anyway. So before we do that, let's take care of the other stuff, that is. Dig that out. Who's got the shovel? Shovel it. Beautiful. And it's pants. It's not even bad pants. It's very, very good pants. It's one of the best pants you can have that are not any type of real armor. Come here, sweetie. And down she goes. And we'll get a lot of meat, but we'll need every last one of those. So, you need a little bit more eggs to be happy. We, of course, get ready again. Sometimes you can see an enemy, but although he's looking in your direction, he cannot see you. So don't panic. If the enemy sees you, that doesn't mean they attack you. If you don't come into their activation range, they will simply stand there doing nothing. Willpower! Yeah, it's a barbarian, but we'll still take the willpower gladly because everything we get is beautiful. That is another leather. That is about the treasure. Okay. We cannot open this because we don't have a lockpick. We'll need a lockpick first. We'll actually need a lot of lockpicks because there is, I think, 3 or 4. I think 4 chests in total in this area. Which is, of course, a lot. Ooh, even more beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is light armor. We're going for light armor pretty soon. As soon as we're good with our weapons at 5, we'll go for light armor. Just 2 points that we're able to equip the light armor without getting penalties to dodge, that is. Why is that so important, you ask? Well. While I'm not a believer in heavy armor, I think that a light armor is worth the points. Remember, depending on which dungeon you're playing, heavy armor can be worn without penalties either at skill level 4 or 5. That varies a bit. So check that before you do anything stupid. This goes to me as well. Now look at this. This is poison. If we weren't immune to poison, this would kill us. Simple as that. Now the real problem is that now some really nasty evildoers are coming for us. And if we're not fast enough destroying that thing will come for us. And the poison, by the way, would have done extensive damage to us. Extensive damage. Ow. You never believe them when they say they're hitting you once, because they're not. Wow, this guy was more clever than the last. I wonder where the other one is, because there are 2 of them. We're starving. That's bad, because that means we do half the damage. And I cannot eat while fighting these guys. So take a big bread and shovel it down. Where is the other one? I don't see the other one. That makes me nervous. There's always two of them. That means one of them is running around loose. Basically, he was following me, I guess. And while following me, he lost me, and now he's running around here somewhere. The question is, where did he go? We don't want him to appear at the worst possible time. Oh, there he is. For a moment there I was worried. But now I am no more. I have to end the recording pretty soon because I'm needed elsewhere. But we'll finish off that thing, and that is a beautiful conclusion for the episode, I guess. For example, if this guy was going to kill us, we could jump down the hole here, and we would be not in safety because we could take falling damage, but we could go into a dungeon, for example, or to the next map, regenerate, and then come back. And if push comes to shove, what you can always do is leave the map, even if the enemy is standing in the entrance, and then simply enter the map, strike the enemy, and then leave again. Of course he will be able to strike you, but you'll be able to strike with everyone rested, more or less. So much for this. I think next time we take the quick way down here. That's a good plan. Okay, I'll stop it here, and we'll see each other next time. Bye!